what's going on? It's Al B, man, and we are at the Vibe Lab, and this how we have something special in the mix, something special that's brewing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, today we have James and his significant other April joining the podcast today, and something really special is they want to tell y'all about her book that she wrote, and I think that it's a pretty dope book. I looked it up on Amazon. They sent me the link earlier, and I'm looking at the description like, ooh.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So real quick okay. Well, James, you want to say anything to the people real quick? That's your camera right there.
Yeah, man. This is something that was inspired by our relationship. So some of it's factual, some of it is pretty much things that we want to happen that hasn't happened yet. I won't get too deep into it, but yeah.
Okay. April, you want to say anything to the people?
If you're trying to heal, this the book for you.
Okay.
That's the one.
That's the one right there. No rush, no pressure. I like the name of that. So what inspired you to write a book?
Well, I always grew up reading the urban books. And I was reading so much, and like, you should write your own. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. I'll just keep reading. And then one night at like 3 o'clock in the morning, it just started flowing in.
Ooh.
So I had to get on up out that bed and go get on the computer.
Oh, that's dope. I know it. I could imagine it takes a lot to like actually sit down and write a book, but I mean, you did it, and I'm really excited about hearing about it. And it's crazy because I've been knowing y'all been coming around for like the longest, and I talk to James, every once in a while. I know you always working, always grinding, just like me, always grinding. But I didn't even know you wrote a book until like when he just told me about it. I'm like, hold on, like she wrote a book, like that's dope. Like I can't wait to read it because I am gonna read it. Well, I'll probably end up. Is it only on it's on Amazon? I saw that it's a hard copy. Also on Kindle, right? Yeah, I'll probably look at it on Kindle. But
okay.
Yeah, we're in the process of figuring out how we can get it on Audible.
Oh yeah,
because I know some people they like to listen to the books.
Yeah.
But for right now, we got it out there, and I think that the one thing that was missing for marketing purposes is just the people knowing us, and especially knowing her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I was always used to putting myself out there. I've always made music, but I didn't market the music. So I was like, babe, you finally got this product. You're not about to do what I always did and just created things, but I didn't push them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, this is the one thing where it's like I got so much faith and confidence behind, because I've sat in the room by myself while she's in the other room at the desk in the laptop and she's typing away. So it's different. It's different, right? Because I'm just like, okay, you gonna come to bed? She's like, nah, I got 4 more chapters to write. And I'm like, 4 more chapters? Like, I haven't even read 4 chapters, and she's like, she's read this book multiple times because she had to proofread it so much.
Man.
So, and that was one of the things I told her. I was like, babe, if I'm going to be out working all day, like, you need to do something that you can work hard on one time, and then we can just push it forever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a real story. It's a powerful story. And, like, she really took her time on it to make sure. And then she's well-read, right? So once I realized how many books she had read, I was like, it's time for you to become the author now.
That's so dope, man. That's so dope. I know that my wife, Peter, she put me on them cartels. I know, man, I was reading them cartels for like a minute.
By Ashley and Jaquavis?
Yeah, the cartel, man, she had me on them things. But I'm looking forward to like reading your book, especially because it's about y'all. So I get
and that's what was so crazy. Like, whenever you sent me that message and you were like, what? Send it to me. And I was like, babe, I've been knowing Al B for years. And I didn't know that he reads.
Yeah.
Because it just, in our community, that's just kind of how it is. Unfortunately, like, you never know who's an avid reader, especially when it comes to urban romance.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know, so I was like, hey, he about to surprise me with this one.
Nah, for real, bro. Yeah, my wife put me on there. I used to be like, man, I ain't gonna read that stuff. She was like, just read this one
Yeah.
little chapter. I was just like, man, I got to. It's like, hold on, what's gonna happen next? You know what I'm saying?
She
It's
put
like,
me on the audibles. We were coming back from Atlanta, Georgia,
yeah,
and she was driving, and she had put on this book, and I got to listening to it, and next thing you know, I'm dozing off and waking back up to it, and you know how when you watch a TV
it's
show,
like a movie or
exactly,
a TV show,
exactly,
bro.
like it's like even though I was asleep, I was still tuned in.
Yeah,
Cause I'd wake up and I'd be like, hold on, how we get here? And I'd have to like pause
Rewind
it.
it a little
I
bit.
literally pause it and be like, okay, babe, like how did we get here?
Fill me
You
in.
know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm still tapped in. I want to know what's going on. So yeah, she definitely got me with those audibles.
Man, that's so dope. That's so dope. So okay, I know that you read a lot, and you've always, said that eventually you want to become an author. What made you write the book about y'all's relationship?
I wrote what I wanted to happen.
Okay.
Because like when I wrote it, our relationship was real rocky. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna escape my reality and create me a new one.
Okay.
So that's kind of how it happened. And
Okay.
everything in it started happening, which is crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you manifesting everything pretty much.
Pretty much.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, so what you feel initially when she said she wanted to write a story about you or y'all and y'all relationship? What you feel? How'd you feel?
She didn't tell me that. I said, okay, so literally I had basically figured out how to write an outline for my own book. So I was going to write basically like, I guess that's called an autobiography or something like that. Like I was going to tell my story.
Right.
And I had like a whole outline and everything. And I was like, babe, like I got the outline. All I got to do is just fill it in.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, I'm telling her like, you know what? You should really do this. Like I'm working too much, and then she basically like took that outline and created her own outline, and out came this.
Ooh,
right.
Okay.
Because I was like, you just got to treat it like a research paper.
Yeah.
Once you get the outline, now you know exactly how the book is going to be constructed. And, like I'm saying, I'm at work.
Yeah.
And all of this is just happening. And it really doesn't even seem real, bro. But I think that, at a young age, bro, I went to her and I was like, babe, you just retire, just stay home. Like I'll work. I can take care of everything.
Yeah.
And I think that that was a lot. Like I said it, but I didn't realize how hard it would be because then now she's just at the house, and it got to the point where I'm like, dang, you're not really doing nothing. Like you need to find something for you to do. But I don't want you to go work.
Yeah.
I don't want I don't see the purpose in you just working a regular 9 to 5. Like you're greater than that.
Right.
And so through this book, I was able to basically witness her greatness. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
And it's like I fell in love, bro.
Yeah.
I was like seeing how hard she worked. Like book two already done.
What?
You see what I'm
Let's
saying?
Go.
Like,
congratulations. Hey,
Thank you.
Yeah,
go.
like and it's just simply because she's found her flow.
Yeah.
And like she's in that flow state. So it allowed me to be like, okay, you're not gonna leave me behind. Like
yeah.
so it forced me to become a better person, a better man, everything, because I started seeing all these things within her. And it made me take a look in the mirror, bro, and be like, okay, like I really got a solid one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
what moment was that for you when you was just like, hold on, like she's pushing me to be a greater man? Like what was it, something that happened, or was it just like you just seeing her like just going, it just made you look back and be like, hold on, I think I probably need to go harder too. Like
I can't recall like the actual day and time and all of that. It was more so it was like a trial and error process.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like she said before, she began to write the book, our relationship was rocky. You know what I'm saying? I was doing stuff that I didn't have any business doing, and
Yeah.
really just, it's like I was taking food out of our kitchen, right? And I was feeding other people with that food. And then whenever I come back to our kitchen and it's not no food there, I'm like, dang, we ain't got no food. But whole time I'm the one that's been,
Yeah.
passing
food,
out the
passing
food. Like,
food
this ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
And I think that because she was so solid, there's you don't find that in women, to where even though I'm out here doing what I'm doing, every time I come home, you home and it's food on the stove, and I'm like, why are you loving me so hard? And it's
Mhm.
like she loved me so hard to where I was able to heal.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because we had so many deep conversations, and she would always ask me, well, why are you doing what you're doing? And so it made me really question myself, like, dang, I'm really doing this because of something that I was hurt by years ago.
Yep.
And that don't really hurt me the same no more. It's just you get so used to being in the pattern and in the habits and things of that
Yep.
nature. And I think it's hard for men to come to that realization, like, I'm still being that 17, 18-year-old that got my feelings hurt. And I'm 30 now.
Yeah, bro. I think for women to stick with men in our 20s, that takes a strong woman, because
Mhm.
when we in our 20s, we still ain't ready. You know what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? Like our
Mm-mm.
mindset is like me, my,
Yeah.
my.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not really a wholesome like mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Not until you get, I say, not even early 30s. Like, you got to be a few years into the 30s where it's like, hold on, like, let me get my stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, let me go ahead and straighten up, because I feel like I'm lacking. You know what I'm saying? That's where you really start to take accountability. Like, hold on, what can I do better?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, for and man, I love black love, man.
Thank
like, I
you.
love
Yeah,
black love.
for
You
sure.
know,
For sure.
because a lot it gets, like, a lot of people look at black love or black people and they just say, we just get so bad a reputation, bro. Like, just the whole, like, especially on social media.
Man.
Like, social media is just like, we all ain't shit on social media. Like,
And we were talking about like the relationship podcast and things of that nature, and I was just like, yo, like, it's so crazy because a lot of these relationship podcasts, it's not even the actual couple that's talking, it's just random people. You know what I'm saying? So you got this random guy, you don't know if he's in a relationship or not. You got this random girl, you don't know if she's in a successful relationship or not. And it's like, okay, we've had a lot of moments in our relationship where it was completely blissful.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I had told her one time, I was like, I think I'm just so used to toxicity that every time we were in those blissful moments, I had to find something to ruin it. You know, like I had to. I was like, nah, we too happy, bro. Like, this don't feel right. Like, and especially when you got your homies around you and they're not living in that bliss. You see what I'm saying? And that's what's been like the turning point for me, is me understanding, like, yo, I can't chop it up with you like that no more. You know, like, I can't chop it up with the homies like I used to.
Yeah,
you know, because I don't want to know what you got going on in the streets. I'm not in the streets. I'm at home.
Exactly.
I'm at home chilling.
Yeah, I think that come with that growth too. Just to be like, you know what? Let me pay attention to what the information that I'm getting and who I'm getting it from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I look up to my pops. You know what I'm saying? He been married for 30 plus years. Like, me and Peanut, we gonna be married for 20 years in a couple of years. So we've been.
It's a blessing.
Yeah, it is. So we've been together, and we've always just we really pretty much grew up together. Because like, we got married when she was 19, I was 21. You know, so we were real young, and we didn't know nothing about. We didn't know what the hell we was doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We literally were just like, look, I love you, you love me, but gonna have to give me some grace, all right? Because I don't know. And she was like, yeah, I don't know either. I was just like, okay, so
Figure
come
it out
on,
together.
we just gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we've been blessed to kind of have the mindset to be like, okay, like I messed up, you messed up. Let's hey, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry too. Like, okay, let's keep it going. I'm willing to keep it going. You willing to keep it going?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, cool.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly how it is, man. It's like it's so many times where I hit that door and I just felt like I wasn't coming back, and
Bro.
you know I won't even lie. I made it to the driveway. You know what I'm saying? Made it to the driveway, and then I'm looking at her face, and I'm like, man, come here. You know, it's always temporary, and then I would always feel so conflicted, you know, and I was like, dang, normally I can just go be a hoe, you know, and with her it was completely different. It was like God was really talking to me, you know. And there's been so many times we've been in Walmart and a random preacher come and start talking to us and be like. Right, that's happened like 2 or 3 times where a preacher will just randomly come to us and he'll tell us like, until you guys get the covenant of God over your relationship, you're gonna struggle. Man, and I'm like, whoa, sir, whoa, did she pay you to do this? Like, is this set up? Like, yeah, we gonna be on the soap aisle looking for Dove. Like, yo, this is the timeliness of it would be crazy.
Yeah, bro. That's how it is, man. You know, God always gonna bless the real, bro. Like he always gonna do it, you know. And that's pretty much like we keep him first, you know, before we look at each other. We like, hey, like we blessed because we believe in God, you know.
Right.
That's why we blessed. You know what I'm saying? So we just try to keep him first too. You know, we slip too. Like we ain't just like holy rollers, you know.
Right.
But at the same time, like when we slip up, you know, we kind of hold each other accountable. Like, hey, you know, like you really you keeping him first, like you know what I'm saying? It's just like, nah. It's like, all right, well, you know, we ain't. Well, you need to. It's just like just ask the question. That conviction, just like, dang, you right.
Yeah,
you right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man, I think that y'all relationship is beautiful, man. I think that there is no perfect relationship, but as long as y'all willing to like keep working, like it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. So I can see that y'all have a dynamic to where y'all built something powerful together, right? How do y'all balance love and business goals, and not even just on top of that, like your ability to kind of grow individually? Because I know that y'all have individual goals, because you just told me that she was in there typing up Like, how do y'all kind of balance that?
Well, we both had to finally get back to us because we was losing ourselves in each other. So we had to take the time to figure out, what is it you like to do? What is it I like to do? What is it we like to do as a couple?
Oh, I like that.
You know, so you get tired of the person every day. It's like, you always on me. But like when you find you something and you find him something, you know your worth, he know his worth. You bring your worth together and you blossom.
Yeah, I like that.
You know, so.
I like that.
See what I'm saying? It just, I was just gonna say communication. 'Cause that's what I do. I tell she is basically my diary book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's no thought that goes through my head that she doesn't know about. And, you know, sometimes, you know, back before we got to this point, that would bother me because I just had this obsessive need to be so vulnerable with her.
Right.
And I was always used to, you know, I'm a Scorpio. I'm used to being closed off and, you know, nonchalant and things of that nature. But with her, I was just an open book. And I think just through being an open book, like 24 hours out the day, like literally I'll wake her up in the middle of her sleep if I got something to tell her. And it's the fact that I know she wants to listen, you know, and I know she's listening with intention. So it's like anything that I tell her, she gonna listen and she she gonna do it. So it's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing.
Yeah, for sure. So you a Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio. What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Yeah, Aries. Okay. All right, all right. Yeah, so that's what's up, man. You know, you mentioned that Scorpios kind of closed in, bro. I'm still dealing with that, bro. I'm nonchalant. I be at the house and I just be in my head, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I'm working on opening up, but it's been a long time. People are like, "Why I still gotta ask you?" I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Like I'm trying, like
Yeah.
I'm trying, but yeah, that's crazy that you said that because it is a Scorpio thing, you
Mhm.
know. But I'm glad to see y'all working through it, and I'm glad to see you opening up, bro. I need to be like you, 'cause I be tripping.
She makes it easy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. She make it real easy. Like I think the main reason we got here right now is because we weren't afraid to have like awkward conversations.
Yeah,
Like
Which
we
it
would
didn't always start out like that.
uh-uh.
We would
Yeah.
avoid the awkward conversations.
yeah.
I wouldn't say nothing. I'm not incriminating myself. You know,
And I already knew.
Yeah,
little detective over there.
yeah. I think that, man, that's what every relationship needs. Them awkward conversations.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, you feel better afterwards.
Yeah, you do. You feel
Yeah.
like, oh, man, I'm glad I said something. I'm glad you said something too.
You be
know
thinking
what
it's
I'm
gonna be
saying?
so bad. You be like, ooh.
Yeah, like, dang, I don't want to talk about this right now. Once you do it, it's just like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
heck yeah. All right, so how do your values in your relation? How do y'all value like the money spending dynamic in y'all relationship? Like, is it more like for me, like at the house, for me, it's like I take control over the finances for the most part, but you know, Peanut will still have, you know, her say so in certain things. Like,
Mhm.
how is y'all dynamic in the household?
Well, we figured out a formula that just it works for us just because when we first started off, she was much more established than I was. You know, I'm talking
Right.
about she had savings, she had stocks, you know, she had crypto, she had it going on.
Yeah,
You know, and me, I was just a hustler.
yeah,
You know, so I realized that it would be I think it was 2023. I had made 100,000. And so
Damn.
whenever we were going over the taxes, she looked at me like, "Nigga, you made 100,000. Where it's at?"
boy.
I was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So I think coming to that realization, I was just like, you know what, I'm cool. Like every time I get paid, it goes straight to her. You know, and then whenever we make certain moves with stocks or anything like that, we got a lot of different things going on. I don't want to get too deep into that, but
Right.
I'm always at zero basically, and that's what keeps me hustling because
Right.
like I don't want to ask her for nothing,
Yeah.
but she got everything because I gave it to her. But
Yeah.
so now it puts me in this mind state. All right, let me go get some more
Yeah.
because I'm always keep a little bit of it, but you know I'm gonna send her a certain percentage. But you know I think that we both submit to each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
think that a lot of times, like, the man just wants the woman to submit to him. But it's like, through me submitting, because this is my protection right here. That's how I see it. Because
Oh, yeah.
I'll just be upfront. A lot of women didn't play me, bro.
Say ain't nobody
You
else
know what I'm
gonna do
saying?
it. Like,
Yeah,
who else
so,
gonna protect us? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
so, like, I trust her with everything. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So it's like, if I need it, I can ask. But I know the type of person I am. I'm a impulsive spender, right?
Man.
I spend on impulse.
Man.
But if I gotta ask her for it, I don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. I like that mindset, bro. That's a very intelligent mindset to have.
Protect yourself from yourself.
That is a very intelligent mindset to have, bro. I might have to adopt that, bro.
Bro, when you make 100K in a year and you don't got it, it's like, okay, I don't
It's like, okay, so what are we doing?
this is not my strong suit. You know what I'm saying? But the knowledge that I do have as far as like, cause I'm always watching different stock shows and stuff like that. So I'll just tell her like, hey babe, put this on this, put this on that.
Yeah.
And then she'll just go do it. You know, like Nvidia been going crazy if
Yeah.
you in the stock. So I tell her to go put some money on that, you know, whenever it falls. But, you know, we just playing the long game. Like
Yeah.
by the time I'm 50 years old, I don't want to have to do nothing.
Boy, trying
You
to
know.
look for nothing.
Nothing.
That's what's up. 50 is a young age, bro. That's a
Yeah.
young age to be like, look, I ain't trying to do nothing at 50.
Mm-mm.
That's
Just
what's up,
talk.
man. Just talk and press keys and buttons and
Exactly.
That part.
stuff. Scroll on your phone or something.
Yeah.
Making plays.
Yeah. Literally.
So what kind of advice can you tell anybody that's in a relationship that feels like they're meant to do more but don't know where to start?
Communication. You gotta talk about it.
Gotta talk about it.
You got to. Even if you don't even know where it's going, you gotta talk about it. You gotta hear yourself say it. So therefore, a lot of people don't like to self-check. Everybody can tell everybody else this, that, and the other, but how often do we look in the mirror and be like, okay, I can work in this area, I can work in that area, okay, I can see why I reacted that way to this situation because I'm still holding on to this. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to express that, especially if y'all in a relationship. It's supposed to be, that's supposed to be your best friend at the end of the day. That's your best friend.
Real.
You know, so like with us, we started realizing how we responded to each other was based off trauma we had. You know what I'm saying? So like nobody teach you how to be happy when you're supposed to be happy. We so used to the craziness, the drama, you know, because why did I stay? You know, most people leave.
Yep.
But what was keeping me? I was like, okay, now I want to know why he doing what he doing. I want to know because it's something going on. Like I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
That's true.
No,
That's
you
true.
hit the nail on the head for sure. Don't nobody want to look in the mirror and be like, okay, what am I doing? Nobody. But if you get it out, I mean, y'all work it out together. That's, I mean, that's everything.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot for you to look at yourself. But if you got somebody else to help you look at yourself, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, well, yeah, I can work on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why, yeah, communication, I think, is the number one answer. You got the number two answer, bro? You got something else?
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
You got to
Oh,
sacrifice. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of things that I share with her that I love that I can't do no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the sacrifice. You know, you gotta really ask yourself that question. Like, I know I love going out and going to the club, but if she don't like that, am I willing to sacrifice it? And it's like just being real with yourself. If you find yourself not being able to make that sacrifice time and time and again, like you not making the sacrifice, but you know the sacrifice that you need to make, then it could be a hard pill to swallow. But it's just like, I think that's what's so beautiful about what we're in the process of doing is like we're actually swallowing that pill, bro. And it's like, it's peace on the other side to where it's like, dang, why did I like that so much? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, I promise you, man, like, because we kind of been going crazy on social media, just like posting more and stuff like that, like just being more out there about what we got going on. And so, you know, like I said, like we putting everything on Front Street, and you know, you got exes coming back and like, yo, I can't believe you, and da 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 da. And then, you know, that's just on my side because she been loyal the whole time, so it's like she don't got nothing in the dark or nothing like that. So it's like it's all on me. Yeah. And I felt like part of that was even holding our relationship back because I'm like, man, I still got so much stuff. I don't want this to pop up, that to pop up. But it's like I'm looking her in her face like, yo, it's me and you to the end. Like I ain't worried.
It's gonna be some obstacles, but hey.
I ain't worried about nothing else that's not, you know, if it's not me and you, I'm not worried about it just because I've truly found peace within what we got going on. And I think that's why the sacrifice is worth it, because it's peace on the other side.
Man, that's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful. No rush, no pressure. What do you want the readers to learn from reading your book?
Learn to take your time.
Take your time.
With everything.
Yeah.
Because you can't get it back. You can't get it back. So you got to take your time and really self-evaluate.
Mm. Yeah, I like that. A lot of social media feel like if you don't get it right now, then it ain't worth it. Like it's the microwave culture. Like,
Bro, there's no way our relationship could have got to this point in 2 years. We're going on 5 years.
congratulations.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like it don't even feel now. It feels like a new relationship.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, I had posted this not too long ago on Facebook, and I was like, man, it really is challenging to find new ways to fall in love with each other.
Yeah.
But it's so worth it. But it's like
Yeah.
that's what, if you want to be in this for the long haul, like you gotta figure out how to reinvent
Yeah.
yourselves.
Well, me and Peanut done fell in love about 18 different times.
What? you said 20 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what? Like it's crazy. Like it's just like I hate to compare it to like an onion, but you know how onion have layers. Like
Yeah,
it's just like,
yeah.
what? Like dang, oh dang, you like that
Yeah.
under there too now?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what? You got another layer?
I didn't even think you would do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, what? You got
Yeah.
a whole nother layer
Yeah.
under there, girl.
Just when I thought I knew.
Just when I thought
Yeah,
I knew
that's-
you got a whole nother layer.
It built that strength, you know.
Nah, for real.
That's that unbreakable bond.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to reading that book now, though. You want to tell everybody that's watching where they can find the book?
It's on Amazon and it's on Barnes and Noble. And
Okay.
book 2 drops August 31st. So get that first one so
Yeah,
you
we
can
gotta
be
get
ready
that
for that
first one.
second one.
Yeah, that first one. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be reading that first one for sure. I'm gonna squeeze some time in. I'm gonna be like, and I'm gonna tell Peanut about it too. Be like,
Okay.
hey.
That's dope.
Let's be
That's
nosy
dope.
real quick. Let's be nosy. Nah.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Nah, but that's what's up. I know you said y'all post a lot on social media. You want to tell the listeners where to find you on social media?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok, famous_mover. And then Facebook is just simply James Scroggins,
Yeah.
SCROGGINS.
Yep.
I don't even know mine. I know my heroine is AP Anointed. And then my TikTok is, for the book, is my name, April M. Byrd.
April M. Byrd.
It's all right. They going to find you.
Yeah, they gonna find it.
If you find him, you going to find me.
Yep.
Hey,
No rush.
unison.
Yep. Togetherness as one. Yeah,
You
they
heard
gonna
it.
Find it.
You heard it right.
No rush, no pressure, man. Other than that, I want to tell y'all thank you for tuning in. And hey, and go get the book. You know what I'm saying? You can read it on your Kindle. You can go to
Yeah.
Amazon. As soon as we get off, hey, I ain't capping. I'm finna go ahead and order mine from Amazon because I'm a support. You feel me? I'm going to get mine from Amazon
Yes,
real
sir.
quick. It says it's going to be here by Thursday. I already looked it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
It's a
get
real
mine.
one right here.
Yeah,
It's a
today,
real one.
Yeah, today Tuesday. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's gonna be here in a couple of days. Go ahead and get yours. But yeah, man, that's it, man. We're gonna go ahead and sign out. Peace.